So today we're out at our Biofilter. This is a installation that we have on 15 Mile in Fraser, just a little bit west of Garfield. And we use a sort of old technology, but proven technology, something that really works, sort of Mother Nature, if you will. And what we have 3 beds of wood chips. And they're about 2,200 square feet each. And what we do then is we have a big pump that pulls up sewer gas. That the sewer gas not only has a bad odor, of course, but it also degrades the integrity of our concrete interceptor sewer pipes. And so we allow these beds to really help us stop all of that kind of an issue. And we're out here today because we're having smoke tests done. And Vince Astorino is our flow control manager, and he is going to tell us actually what we're looking at. Now, I know it's almost Halloween, and you're probably looking at all this smoke. What are those people in the public works doing here at Halloween with all this Twilight Zone smoke coming out? But really, it is for a purpose. So Vince is going to tell us what is happening and why we do it.
So recently we just replaced the wood chips here. So what we're trying to do is establish kind of a baseline condition for these and make sure that these beds are working properly. You can't see air, so what we do is we introduce the smoke into it so we can make sure that the beds are working properly and evenly distributing the air throughout them. As you can see here, they are working, and they're working very well. And then, going forward, what we can do is in a couple years we can come back, do the test again, and see if it's degrading, see if the wood chips need to be replaced, and kind of go from there. So it's really a good preventive maintenance task for us.
So it's really important, obviously, in the infrastructure business, that you not only maintain what you have, but in order to do the proper maintenance, you have to inspect constantly, try to get ahead of things. Sometimes you have to spend a dime to save a dollar, and that's really one of the things that we try to do here at the Public Works. So this is an interesting test, and we just thought that our residents might be interested to know what's going on with all this smoke happening, And it is sort of, these beds, these wood chip beds, have recently been replaced a couple of months ago.
Yep.
Just a couple of months ago. So they last several years. Then the old wood chips had to be disposed of in an approved landfill, of course. And we put all these new wood chips, so they'll last several more years, hopefully. And but they do a fantastic job. And again, you think, geez, what are you doing there with a big pile of wood chips? But you see how they are actually working here. And when I talk about these gases that are in our interceptor, it's what's known as H2S, which is hydrogen sulfate. And it's because of a lot of agitation that's happening with the flow inside the pipes. And this H2S is extremely acidic and extremely corrosive. And so obviously the older interceptors and everything were all made out of concrete. Oh, that's what everybody did. And even though we have a very thick concrete interceptor in the places, it's still, this H2S begins to erode, degrade, corrode the interior of these interceptor pipes. And so really we have to take that out in any way that we can. And when you get it out of there, not only are you maintaining the pipe, but again, that's what really causes sewer odor. If you walk by a manhole cover and you smell something, or you're in a residential neighborhood and you smell something. And obviously we are very, very concerned about that. We want to make sure that there's no negative odors out there to bother anybody. But anyway, we thought you might be interested in how this smoke test is working. Is there anything else that
I think you covered it all.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.